Hello, today we're going to start talking about rates and unit rates. A rate is a fraction used to compare two quantities that are not necessarily in the same units. For example, suppose you and your friends are deciding where to spend Friday night. Laser tag offers the following deals: $13 per person for 2 games, $18 per person for 3 games, or $20 wristbands, which is all-you-can-ride access for the night. Since, not both, but all 3 options sound appealing, you let your friends decide where to spend the evening. To make the decision easier, you'd like to present them with the rates for the evening's choices based on time. So the first deal is $13 for 2 games of laser tag. And let's see, it doesn't tell us this, but let's assume that the laser tag time is 30 minutes. So 2 games, so 2 times 30 minutes. So deal 1 would be $13 for 60 minutes. Deal 2 would be $18 for 3 games. So 3 times 30 minutes, or $18 for 90 minutes. And deal 3 is $20 for the whole night. And I really don't know how long that is, so let's say it's 2 hours. So that'd be 120 minutes. Okay, so that's just a way that they could set up these rates to compare which would be the best option for them. Example 2, identifying rates. Foods in bulk offer 30 pounds of candy for $64.49 on its website. Which of the following fractions represents the rate given by their website? So we want to look for something with 30 pounds for $64.49. So B is definitely an option. A isn't because we don't have our 30 pounds in there. C isn't because there's no price. But D is also an option. It doesn't matter which way you write the unit conversion, whether it's pounds over dollars or dollars over pounds. It just depends on the conversion you're doing. And we'll talk about that more as we go forward. As a college graduation present, Katie's parents helped her buy her first new vehicle. She chose one that claims a fuel efficiency of 29 miles per gallon on the highway. Check the actual miles per gallon on Katie's new car if she drove 309 miles on 11 gallons of gas. So if we take 309 miles and divide that by 11 gallons, we get 28.09 miles per gallon. And it said 29 was the actual manufactured rate, so that's pretty close. A proportional equation consists of 2 rates set equal to one another. Example 4. How much gasoline should Katie have after driving 243 miles in her new car that boasts 29 miles per gallon? Okay, well, we know it's 29 miles per 1 gallon. And we want to see How many gallons would it take for her to drive 243 miles? Now, when we set this up, if we put miles over gallons on the left, we need to put miles over gallons on the right. So we'll put 243 miles over, we'll call it X gallons. So we've got a proportion 29 over 1 equals 243 over X. Now, if you'll remember to solve these, we cross multiply. So 29 times X is 29X, and 1 times 243 is 243. Then to finish up, the X is what we're trying to get by itself. It's being multiplied by 29. So to get rid of multiplication, we divide. So we'll divide both sides by 29. 243 divided by 29 is approximately 8.38 gallons. That's how much gas she has left after driving 243 miles. A unit rate is a rate comparing two measured quantities, one of which is a single unit written in the denominator of the fraction. Example 5 says, find the unit rate for each of the following types of wood mulch at the local garden center. Okay, so the unit rate has to be, it says, with a single unit in the denominator. So that means a 1 on the bottom. Right now this says pine bark mulch costs $3.77 for 3 cubic feet. We need the bottom to be 1. Right now it's 3. How do you make 3 1? Divide by 3. No, you wouldn't subtract. That wouldn't make it equivalent. Okay, so we divide by 3 and we get $1.26 per 1 cubic foot. So this makes it easy to say that each cubic foot is $1.26. B says aromatic cedar mulch costs $3.98 for 2 cubic feet. So again, let's divide. And how do we get the 2 to be a 1? Divide by 2. So we'll have $1.99 for 1 cubic foot of aromatic cedar. And last, evergreen red mulch is $3.33 for 2 cubic feet. And again, it's 2 on the bottom. We want it to be 1. So we'll divide the top and bottom by 2. And that'll be $1.67 per cubic foot. So it looks like the cheapest one, if you look at them all 3 together, is the pine bark mulch, and the most expensive is the aromatic cedar, which makes sense, I think. Example 6 says, Emma is traveling to Italy for spring break. She is preparing herself for all the shopping she has planned by looking at the exchange rate between dollars and euros. To ensure that she does not overspend while there, she wants to have in mind the equivalent dollar amounts for euro prices. Table 1 shows a section of the exchange rates that Emma found listed on the internet. So here, we've got American dollars, pesos, Brazilian British and Canadian. Well, we're just looking at the euro versus American here. So this row. And so what this is saying is that here, 1 euro is equal to 1.31 or 351 US dollars. So 1 euro, and the euros look like this, is equal to 1.351 US dollars. Then this third column, that's saying that $1 is equal to 0.740192 euros. Okay, so we could use either of those conversion rates. It says, what is the unit exchange rate for American dollars to euros? So if we want dollars to euros, then American dollars, 1.351 to 1 euro. And then the second one says, what's the unit exchange rate for euros to American dollars? So here we want euros on top and American dollars on the bottom. So 0.740192 euros for 1 American dollar. It asks us if Emma is considering taking $200 for spending money, approximately how many euros will she have to spend? So she's got $200, and we want to know how many euros. So we'll say X euros. We know we can use either of those unit exchange rates. I'm going to use the first one. We know that 1.351 American dollars is equal to 1 euro. And so we've got a proportion that we can solve. X times 1.351 is 1.351x. And 200 times 1 is just 200. We'll divide both sides by 1.351. And 200 divided by 1.351 is $148.04, or approximately, this is euros, approximately 148 euros. And last, once in Italy, Emma falls in love with a leather bag priced at 200 euros. She knows that it's over her budget, but wants to know by how much. Use the exchange rate to find approximately how much the bag would cost in American dollars. So we've got 200 euros, and we want to know how many American dollars. We know that 0.740192 euros is equal to $1. So again, we have a proportion. So let's see, cross multiply, 0.740192x is equal to 200 times 1 is just 200. And so divide both sides by 0.740192. And $270.20. So it's approximately $70 over her budget. And I think that concludes our lesson.